we're back with more Shovel Knight. This is precisely where I left off in the last episode, so I'm just gonna, this is gonna be a long recording session. I should reset my timer. Okay. Yes, give me your money. Thank you. Yes. What can I do with this? Why not? I have all the meal tickets. Sure. Don't really have much of a better use with my money. Well, I did say it would be a different armor in every episode, so let's keep that. At least as much as I can, because eventually you run out of armor to wear. Alright. So I feel in this episode, since we're not going to be doing much, well, I guess that's a lie. There is the Knuckler's Quarry. So next is the Conjurer's Coat. Sacrifice some protection for a higher magic limit and harvest magic from defeated foes. So yes. I'm purple, and my magic is basically doubled, but I basically take, New Game Plus. I take double damage. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I could be wrong. So let's see. Why not? Straight up do this. Knuckles Quarry. Let's go. But not, wait, no, this isn't Knuckles Quarry. What am I saying? This purple costume does look pretty good, though. I've only ever used, really, just the silver one, the chain. I don't remember what it's called. Dynamo Mail? Yeah, this is. These fireballs. Fireballs! Yeah. Wow, I did that. I just, like, died doing that voice. Like, that's what it sounded like, at least. I mean, it didn't really hurt to do. It's not like it hurt my throat or anything. It sounded like I was dying. My God. Then again, I mean, the actual voice, it doesn't sound too far from it. If anyone got that reference, which I highly doubt, considering, well, I don't know, the kind of people that would watch this video. I don't know. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean, but probably something. I'm gonna try more to concentrate and actually commentate at the same time. Yes, what an accomplishment. Am I right? And there we go. Knuckles Quarry complete. Gonna get it all before you open the chest. Wow, my laptop's overheating. Note the word laptop. Yes. In the future, and within like the next week or two, I'll be able to say that that is false. Because I will have a new computer. Yes. And it will be amazing. Oh, this. Very easy to die. Because, well, you can't see. Like, it's mechanics like this I just glaze over when I'm playing through them. Because, like, what was I even focused on talking about while I was doing this level? I don't remember. Then again, since one might watch all these videos in succession, they would know. But I wouldn't, because that was on a completely different day. Weeks ago. Well, not weeks ago. A week ago, maybe? I don't know. Maybe more like 4 days ago? I don't know. I don't know anything, apparently. But I do know that I have a lot of money. Or at least, well, 6,000 gold. Oh, this guy. Okay, push you off. Don't jump on him. Should I kill him? I'll do it. Why not? Also, get the phase lock. No. Okay, I'm alive. I meant to use it. That was an accident. Okay, yeah. Okay, I do have more magic. Oh, wow. I thought I was dead. But I'm not, because I have money. And when you have a lot of money, you know, I like that there's just, like, after you defeat that boss, like, little mini-boss, there's just nothing. There's no more obstacles, no more enemies, nothing that can kill you, right? So then, like, you think, oh, they'll just let you walk. Nope. There's a pit. A single pit. Like, that's just kind of cruel on the developer's part. Like, it's just shrouded in darkness. If you happen to be walking along thinking, oh, alright, I faced the challenge of this level, and there's the exit, so I can just walk over to the exit. Nope. Hole. And if, like, you're walking and, the light hasn't popped up yet, then you're kind of screwed. Let's see. Let's just go straight to the Iron Whale, and then we'll see if we have enough time to do some extra stuff. It's shoveling time. The music in the stage is also quite good. One of better tracks in the game, debatably. Just wait for the bass to drop though. Or the bass, I don't know. Is it? Sure. Right here. And the song kind of has this kind of feel to it. I don't know, couldn't really describe it, but hey. Music. And what looks like snowballs. Like, what? What? I reflected it, and then it floats up and hits me. I didn't really think that would be a thing. Oh, I killed the shell. No! There's another one. Really? Oh, it respawned. Okay. Okay. Don't you dare! How dare you! Oh, wait, never mind. He's alive. And so is this one. Okay. Just die. What even is that? It's a thing that shoots snowballs. It's like a snowmaker, but not. What is that even? Okay. Your thing. Sir! I don't appreciate it. Whether or not you believe I do or not. What'd I just do? What? Okay. Oh. No! Climb! I don't know what I'm doing. I like you can just kind of like dance. Okay, I didn't think I was gonna land there. Sorry for underestimating my ability to use the game's physics properly. I like you can just like slide across with like the turning animation. Alright, I'm alive. I've already taken so much damage. It's probably this armor. Not exactly in my favor, but hey. Oh, the spikes. Underwater and spikes. Because, you know, what's two things people hate in video games? Let's see. Insta-kill and underwater levels. So, let's combine a level that has insta-kill spikes. Wait, what? Okay, I don't know what that thing was doing. Insta-kill spikes and have it take place underwater. Genius. I just missed a secret. Secret. You can't leave nothing be secret. Pretty important, even though there should be a music note in this area. Which I don't believe there is, because I actually don't believe I found this area until I did the Plague Knight. Plague Knight story. The Plague Knight campaign. Yeah, whatever. Who needs to bounce on these guys when you have no floatiness? And, a face locket. I just forgot that you can do this underwater, that you float to the ground. Because you're underwater, obviously. Kind of makes sense when you think about it. You're underwater and you move a lot, and air resistance isn't there, because it's not air. It's more water resistance, which is stronger. Or what? Science. That's how you do it. Terribly. I don't know. What I said probably didn't make sense to anyone at all, but I don't know what I'm saying. That's not my current concern. My current concern is getting through here without dying. Which doesn't seem like it's gonna be possible because of enemies that do twice the damage they would normally do! I killed it as it killed me! No, there's no room for martyrdom here. I refuse. I have to get that again, don't I? I don't remember. Do I have to get all that again? No, I don't. Okay. I've been playing Woolly World recently. Came out a few days ago. And in that case, you do have to go back and get everything if you die before a checkpoint. What am I doing? I don't need to get all this again. My mind is still... No, okay, fine. No, you should die. Okay. Let's see. Tentacles with eyes. Like, are those eyes on the tentacles? That's what it looks like. These eels! Like, they're worse than... Oh, no. Nothing is worse than bloopers. bloopers are the bane of anyone's underwater experience ever. Because, well, they're weird, really, really weird movement patterns of just like, They go diagonally. And as everyone knows, it's not supposed to go at an angle, I can assure you. There you go. I'm just kind of ignoring the fishing spots. I'm pretty sure this one actually has a music note, now that I think about it. Am I correct here? Yeah. For some reason I randomly remember that. There's two... like, I was just about to say, like, oh, by the way, I haven't been getting these, you know... these fishing spots because I didn't think they were important, because, you know, they're not important. But then I was like, wait, doesn't this one have a music note? And apparently it did. That helped quite well. I don't even need to do this. I can just phase lock it. Yeah, no one needs to yeah, you're not gonna die. How about that? You're not good enough for me to kill you. What am I doing? Why was I about to go for that? Questions we ask ourselves. Specifically, if you're me. You ask questions like that every single day. Why am I doing this? What am I doing here? Why did I do that? How is it possible for one to be this bad at something? Well, if only I knew. I'd probably tell you. Ow! I was looking at the timer. Not a good time, actually. You know, you'd kind of think. When's the best time to look at a timer? The first thing to come to mind probably wouldn't be while being chased by a giant, like, anglerfish or whatever. I don't know, is that what it's called? Probably not. Everything I say is probably wrong. A very uncertain, probably. So, yeah. And wow, his mouth is very wide. It doesn't seem susceptible to closing. Or being able to close, if that's not the same exact thing in meaning. And we'll look at this. A treasure chest that was also him on his antenna. Eel's alive! I haven't had a ride like that in ages. I think I'm gonna be sick. Anyway, I'm gonna drop another great deal on you. Wanna see? A throwing anchor. So, basically, it's a throwing anchor. Yay! We are quite literally hammer bros now. Like you are now a hammer bro. A mechanic that one could only want. Oh, I guess it was in Mario 3, a hammer suit. Nope, okay. Couldn't reach it. Let's see. Okay, tentacles. No. Weird things that don't have faces. We can see their eyes poking out. I just kind of noticed. Those things have really weird... Is that a hat? Like, the hat looks like a fish. And you can see it's like the fish's eye. Like these ghost things, whatever. These things that are floating. What even are these things? Throwing anchor. Ow. I like my amazing description of what's happening. Just, ow. You know, I don't know why, but like... There's just like certain things that a lot of people that play games do. Like, for example, when you get hit in the game, you physically say, ow. Like, as if it actually hurt you in real life, but it didn't. And it's just kind of a habit. Like, you get hit and you're like, ow, why am I getting hit? It's just something you do. And then, another thing, like, usually in, like, first-person games, there'll be, like, something around the corner, and for some reason, you just, like, physically move your head, like, around the computer screen, as if somehow that'll help you see it better. It's just, like, instinct. It's weird. Like, no, seriously, like, I don't know, these are things I've noticed that people seem to do. And I happen to do them too, actually. It's weird. It's just like this human instinct that just kicks in, and it's just like... In context, it doesn't really make much sense to do. Dang it. I have to, like, hug him. If I attack at the wrong time, I'll get pushed back and get pushed into his attack. Which is basically his throwing anchor, because, you know, we have it now. We have throwing anchors now, too. Our time is pretty well, actually. No! kind of death was that? I died because of a single pixel. Oh my god. Speedrun tactics? Don't fail me now. Why'd I use that? I don't know. Okay, that took a lot quicker when that's a lot faster when you're not trying to get everything and like take your time and commentate and stuff. So yeah, we're not underwater anymore. Just kind of knows. Doesn't really help. Ow! I almost fell. Terrified me. I was convinced I was gonna die. Like 100%, 168% convinced I was gonna die. No. This enemy's really annoying if you don't kill it off now. It's best to do so. It'll be a burden later on. No! I have extra magic. Why am I worried of wasting it all? Why not? I have extra time. Oh, also another thing to mention. I'm recording this on October 22nd, the day after October 21st. I should have recorded something. Well, anyways, October 21st, which many people may realize, was the day that Marty and Doc went back to the future in Back to the Future 2. My god. The same day, October 21st, 2015, and it's like, what? The fact that the past has caught up with... I mean, what? Yes, the past has caught up with... I don't know what I'm trying to say. That we have caught up with the past. That movie was made like, what? When the movie was made, 2015 was like, what, 20 years in the future, I think? Maybe more. Anyways, it was really far in the future. And they were like, oh, man, they're, like, what will it be like in, like, this many years? In the year 2015, like... Basically, in the movie, there's like hover cars and hoverboards and... Wow, I took them all out at once! That was unexpected, but also very convenient. I didn't think that was a thing. Wow. Anyways. Back then, they thought like, oh, in the year 2015, we'll have like hover cars and hoverboards, and you know, our future will be so advanced, you know? Because that was their idea of the future. And today, if you were to tell someone, what do you think the future is going to be like? Well... they'd probably say something like, oh, we'll have like hover cars and hoverboards, but that's exactly what they thought. And here we are in the present where we don't have any of those things. Now we can reflect on when 20 years pass again, and we realize that, well, none of that has happened, unless it does. And then when it does happen, well, yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting. What's going to happen once all that actually happens? Then what are we going to think like the future's going to be like? Like, what are we going to be like? Oh, the future's going to be like this. What else could we really think of? I mean, come on. Generally, people thought just, you know, hover cars, hoverboards, stuff that floats, robots, controlling the future. Pretty much it. Quite curious. Like, once all that stuff actually does happen, it's kind of quite interesting to see how, what ideas of the future will be when the future comes to them. Because their idea of the future back then still hasn't come to true yet. So, stuff to think about. Thought for food. Like, not food for thought, more so just like giving you thoughts that you can eat and then think about. Not food for thought, because food for thought would just be like giving you food that makes you think. These sections really just money grinding, really. Like, okay, like it's really just for getting money, honestly, because you get a lot of money from doing this. You know what? Why not? I got a ton of magic. Who cares? Clearly not me. Money. I'm going to Vegas after this. Alright. I think that's the episode. In about 20 minutes, let's just finish a few things off, and we'll take our meal ticket to the gastronomer. Also turn in the Bard's music notes. And then in the next episode, we'll take on the next world, I guess. World? I don't know. The next area? There's obviously 3 areas. There's like the grass area. There's like this kind of more volcano-ish, rocklandish area. And then you have the sort of snowy-ish, industrial-ish, mountain-ish area. So yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna go turn in the meal ticket and my music sheet, and we'll be back in the next episode. You know, I'll just keep this in. Let me take my music sheets, and you shall take the meal ticket. And now, before us, we have... What is that? It legitimately looks like kind of like a tentacle that was just cut off. A green tentacle that got cut off, and that's like the inside, and you can see like the end of it on the... I don't know. But we just ate it. Whether or not, that's a good thing. But hey, our max health increased, so who cares? Like, max it out, whatever. Not quite. I'm not doing it yet. Yeah, that's it. Oh! Well, Shovel Knight's dead. There we go. There's the end of the story. Game over. The end. All is lost, and... Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, as I was saying, in the next episode, this is a catapult. Yeah, it's here now. And we can go through here. Hello. So, next episode, more stuff.